Today, we're diving into something called total quality management, or TQM, but we're going to look at it through a lens that affects every single one of us, the service industry. Let's jump right in. So let me ask you something. Think about the last time you had just amazing customer service. Got it? Okay, now think about the last time it was just awful. Why is that gap so massive sometimes? Why is it so rare to find service that is great every single time? Well, that is the big question we're going to unpack today. And this right here, this gets to the absolute heart of the problem. You know, a physical product like a phone is tangible, it's consistent, you can hold it, you can inspect it before you buy it. But a service? That's a whole different ballgame. It's intangible, it happens, and you experience it at the exact same time. And the quality can be all over the place. I mean, you can't exactly quality check a haircut before the scissors come out, right? This fundamental difference is exactly why the old school quality control tools for manufacturing just completely fall flat in the service world. So, here's our game plan. We'll kick off with that service quality challenge, then explore the TQM mindset you need to overcome it. After that, we'll get into a really cool tool called ServQual for measuring the invisible, show how to turn its data into real gains, and then wrap up with how to build excellence that actually lasts. All right, first up, the service quality challenge. Like we just talked about, the very nature of a service means we need a totally different playbook for managing its quality. And in the world of services, TQM isn't about just checking a box or meeting some minimum standard. No, it's a whole philosophy. The goal is to consistently exceed what your customers expect. Because, let's be honest, simple satisfaction doesn't create fans. Memorable, positive experiences, that's what builds loyalty. Okay, so how do we actually build this kind of mindset? Well, it all starts with a foundation of core principles, which brings us right into our next section. These 6 pillars are the bedrock. It all kicks off with a relentless customer focus, and I mean real-time feedback, not some survey you sent out 6 months ago. Then you've got continual improvement, always looking for the next small tweak. It absolutely depends on employee involvement. You have to empower the people on the front lines. And all of that is held up by disciplined processes, making decisions based on facts and data, and having integrated systems so everyone in every department is on the same page. Now, this brings us to a huge hurdle. If service is intangible, how in the world are you supposed to measure it? Well, this next section introduces the tool that was literally designed to do just that. It's called ServQual. Right? It's a tough one. I mean, how do you put a number on empathy? How do you quantify trust or that feeling that a company has your back? It seems impossible, but it's not. And the answer is the ServQual framework. It was developed by a team of researchers, Parasuraman, Saitham, and Berry. And it's a brilliant, systematic tool designed to take those fuzzy, abstract customer feelings and turn them into cold, hard data that a business can actually use. And here's how it works. ServQual breaks down quality into 5 key dimensions. You can remember them with the acronym RATER. You've got reliability, which is the big one. It's just about doing what you said you would do. Then there's assurance, which is about knowledgeable staff who inspire confidence. Tangibles are the physical things, the clean store, the modern website. Empathy is that personal, caring attention. And finally, responsiveness is all about being prompt and helpful. And the research is super clear on this. Reliability and assurance are the 2 biggest drivers for making customers come back again and again. The real magic here is how simple it is. Through customer surveys, you measure just 2 things: what customers expected to get from the service and what they perceived they actually got. The difference between those 2 numbers? That's your gap score. Simple as that. So, what do these scores tell you? Well, a positive gap score means you exceeded expectations. Boom! That's where you're winning, and that's an opportunity to really set yourself apart. But a negative gap, that signals a service failure. And these aren't just numbers to feel bad about. They are a literal roadmap showing you exactly where you need to focus your improvement efforts first. So, once you've got all this data, what's next? Let's talk about how to turn those gaps into real, tangible gains for the business. This is where the rubber really meets the road. The data becomes your action plan. This slide lays it out perfectly. If you have a negative gap in reliability, the answer is to standardize your processes, maybe even error-proof them. A gap in assurance? It's time for more staff training and certifications. Seeing a gap in empathy? You need to actually map out the customer journey to see where things are breaking down. It's a clear, data-driven, if this, then that, for getting better. But here's the thing, making a one-time fix just isn't enough. The real key is to build these feedback loops directly into how you operate. We're talking monthly dashboards to track your scores, doing deep dives to find the root cause of complaints, and this is so important, actually following up with customers to close the loop and then feeding all those insights right back into how you design your processes. And all of this leaves us to our final and maybe the most important section. How do you go from doing a quality improvement project to actually building a true culture of lasting excellence? Look, at the end of the day, this has to come from the top. Lasting, meaningful change only happens when the leadership team makes quality a true strategic priority. That means aligning things like bonuses and promotions with customer satisfaction scores. It means creating rituals like daily team huddles or shout-outs for great service that embed this mindset into the company's DNA. And if you're wondering if all this effort is worth it, well, the business case is crystal clear. This chart tells the whole story. Before TQM, you've got high costs from dealing with complaints and you're constantly losing customers. But after you systematically close those service gaps, the picture totally flips. Your complaint costs plummet and your customer attention skyrockets. This isn't just about being nice, it's about being smart and profitable. I want to leave you with this really powerful idea from our source material. You know, anybody can have a good day and deliver great service once in a while. But it's the sustained, systematic execution, day in and day out, that transforms those random moments of excellence into a powerful, durable, competitive advantage that your rivals just can't copy. So, I'll leave you with a little challenge to think about. Based on everything we've talked about, what's one small gap, just one, between what's expected and what's delivered that you have the power to close this week? Thanks for tuning in.